Hello everyone and welcome to Layers of Fear. So I haven't started the game. It did like go through like the title, not the title screen, but basically um it showed like who it was made by and stuff in the beginning, and then it opened the screen. Um Um, Happy Halloween, guys. I am not excited about playing this game. But I'll still do it. I don't know why, but for some reason the screen isn't really what's it called? Centered on my screen, and I don't know why. But hopefully I'll be able to fix that soon. Um I'm just gonna keep the slider like somewhere in the middle. I can sort of see it quite well, but I also want you guys to be able to see what's happening. So I'm not gonna put it too low. I'll just go with an empty one. I'll call it X. Oh, I really don't want to start, but okay. Layers of Fear is a unique, immersive game experience in which every decision affects the narrative. As in life, it is the doors you open, the memories you take with you, and the shadows you explore that will define who you are. This may be our game, but it is your journey. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly turn off full screen and kind of readjust this because it's not really... Okay, there we go. Now it's centered on my screen. I'm also gonna turn down these quite a bit. Oh. Oh. That turned it down a lot. Oh man. I don't want to have it too loud, but I don't know. Maybe I should have it something like this. I think this will probably be fine. We want subtitles. And I guess that's the only thing I need to fix for now. Oh my god, I really don't wanna play this game. Like, I told you guys last week that I'm not very good with scary games. But I thought it would still be fun to try and play a scary game for Halloween, which is just once a year, you know. So I'm gonna try to be brave for you guys, but if I get too scared, I might just switch out to another game. Just as a warning, because I'm a wuss when it comes to this kind of stuff. Also, I have a hoodie here. I'm gonna put it on because I feel like that will make me a little bit more comfortable. Alright. Also, so you guys know, it's way louder with the music and stuff on my end than it is on your end. But okay, I'm gonna start a new game now. Oh man. I hope there's not a lot of jump scares in this game. I don't actually know anything about this game. I think I got this in a bundle one time. But I've had it in my library and I've never played it or looked it up or anything.
I
It's
know how
raining?
you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Hmm. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not the sitter. Okay. Okay. So why is the screen swaying a little bit? That's actually mildly annoying for me because I easily get motion sick. I wonder if I can turn that off or if that's just a thing that's happening and I have no. No, I don't want the head bob. I might make the field of view a little bit bigger too. Okay, nice. Now it's not bobbing around. What's this? Oh, it's like a dog muscle, I think. Okay. How do I... Okay. Now look at this. No. I'm just gonna look around, guys. Can't really inspect these things. Oh no. Let me make it even more. And I think controls. I'm gonna raise his mouse sensitivity a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Oh my god. What? How much does this really change it? Okay, I guess that's fine. Oh no. Is that how we're gonna be opening doors? Oh no, I don't like this. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Danton, Pesky Rats Pacification Corporation. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we don't have any rats. But we seem to think so. Does that mean we're gonna be hearing crawling and stuff in the walls? Dominoes? Oh my god. Can I crouch? I don't think so. And if I can, I don't know how. It's so dark. I guess that's the point. Can't. Oh, I can look at this. I don't know who these people are, but maybe this is me, but I've scratched out the face. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know what this is. Alright. I don't know where to go first. What is this? Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Okay. I don't want to walk around. Can I stay in here before things go bad? I'm scared. What does this say? Popco? Long Daft Muffigan Avenue 7C? Something like that. So I guess we have a dog. It's just a guess of mine since we had the muscle and now the collar. I don't want to. I don't want to go. I guess I could continue looking around this. You know what? Maybe I'll check in here because it's light in here. Some wine on the floor, it looks like. Anything in here? Storage for stuff. I can open so many things. I'm just scared that there's gonna be something inside that I'm not gonna like. What's this? Figured you'd been up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored. Wait. Yeah, snorted his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Is that like... Do we have a partner? And I don't know if there's a button to crouch, but I don't know what it is if there is one. Oh. There's a scale for something? I don't know what. I can't look at this. Oh man. I don't know what's going on, but I do seem to gather that I'm some sort of artist. Paint, rose, dory, burnt umber, sienna, brushes times 25, air fresheners, 50 packs, apples 10 kilos, booze 5, 10, 30. I see. A lot of brushes. These are colors. I don't know what rose dory is, but I guess it's some kind of pink or red. Well, so these are like burnt umber is more like a brown and sienna is more of a yellow, right? Alright. Paprika, sugar. Alright. Nothing here. I don't think I want to go in there. To be honest, I don't want to go anywhere. So, you know, that's great. Why is it dark in there? Oh, making a sound. There's so many drawers. This one is locked. Both, I guess. Stamps, metals and such. God, there's so many. Oh, I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper though. Promise we'll talk later. I love you. Okay. Interesting. Really fucking dark in here. Why is it so dark? There we go. Let there be light. Anything in here? This rat poison contains Antu. Effective when used as a bait poison. Water poison. Tracking poison. Active ingredients alpha. I don't know, 20%. Color pigment. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Thing here. Well. Oh, I can zoom. Interesting. Close that. Oh, I can flush too if I want to. Don't know why I would want to do that though. Kind of flooded in here. I don't like this. Achilles Prosthetics Company. Below knee pro. This is. Wait, what does it say? How the hell did they fuck up the length? Oh. I'm guessing my wife or I am missing a leg. I don't know whomst, but one of us. So wet in here. I don't like this. I guess I can't save the game either. I don't think I've made any progress, but I'm already scared. I don't want to go anywhere. Maybe I can try going into the room over here. It's so dark. I don't want to go in here. Oh. Can I turn the lights on? Okay. It's not so scary in here when I can see. Doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with. Guess I can lights off. Save some energy. Maybe I should do that in the bathroom too. Scary though. I want the lights on. Oh, I missed this one. The perfume? I don't know what for, but there is one. I'll close this. Good evening. I'm fine so far, but I'm scared. It's so dark in some of these areas. I'm not going down there. Hello? Can't see anything. Can I turn the lights on? Oh, here we go. What? Yeah, we haven't done much so far. Yeah, I'm very bad with spooky games. I don't even know how spooky this game is. I don't know anything about this game, to be honest. What I've gathered so far is that we're probably some sort of artist, and I think we have a wife. And our wife is missing a leg. And I think we have a dog. Got a rat problem? Call us now. And we think we have rats. But the rat company was like, no. So, I don't know. Maybe we don't have rats. Maybe we're just paranoid. I don't know. Holy shit. We have so many traps. I didn't even notice. Can I put them back? Maybe I'll regret that. The game was like, this is your journey. You make the decisions. I think this door is probably locked, yeah. They left my key, the key in my office. Why are there a bunch of scary paint? Like, that one's kind of scary, no? Maybe it's just me. God. You know what? Maybe I'm approaching this the wrong way. This isn't a scary game, right? This is just a painting game. I don't like this. Why did the door open? I wanna go there now. Fuck. Can't read this. Fuck. It's a nice dog. What was that sound? I don't want to go in there. I really don't. I don't know if I want to go anywhere. Can I just stay here and the game will be fine? Why are there so many doors like ajar? Hello? Anyone home? God. Okay. It's not as scary when it's not dark. I'm fine as long as there's lights. Who's this? True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? An astounding investigation by Professor Alistair R. Malmax from the Miskatonic University uncovers the secrets of this magnificent work by one of all-time greatest writers, Oscar Wilde. Was Dorian Gray real? Did he have an insight into the... what does it say? Esoteric? Is the novel filled with cryptic clues for the initiated? Read to find out. Okay. Wait. Wait, can I... oh, there's only 2. Okay. Why does the painting look like that? And why aren't there so many books on the floor? Fucking scary painting, not gonna lie. I don't like that. Why is this on the floor? Why is the telephone on the floor? I'm not gonna look at the paint. Alright. I guess I'll read this first. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight is all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Okay. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. Huh. So we make scary paintings. Is this the painting? Oh. I mean... okay. Maybe that isn't that great for a children's book. Yeah. But I mean... these first ones were pretty good. Those could work in a children's book. I don't like that painting. Oh. Broken vase. Oh man. Nothing scary about our house, right? We live here. Hmm. Where to now? We could go over there or over here. I guess this is closer. Huh? What was that sound? Oh, it's a ball. I don't like this. Why is it halfway open? Closed. Children's room? Okay. Right. I think in one of the letters, our wife was talking about our child. Thank you. Have a good night or day. I'm gonna need the luck, so. Oh man. Let's see here. What's this? Oh, it's a little toy. Hmm. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of dolls. And there's a dog painting this. A little toy soldier. Ooh, a bunch of train car or train carts and trains. A children's drawing. I'm guessing this is Daddy, the little child, and the mommy. Right. Play blocks, crayons. Okay. The doll's a little bit creepy, but not too bad. Alright. Alright. Let's close that for now. We have a lot of paintings in our house. What is that shadow? Been working all night, don't wake me up. Okay. I'm not gonna check over it. Oh man. I guess I could go downstairs. Or I could go in here. I think I'm just gonna open this. Alright. Okay. I'm fine, I'm fine. What is this? Got some art supplies here. Is this all our art? Or get it right this time? Are we writing on the wall? I don't think we're alright. It's the hunch. Why do we have so many brushes? And why are they all broken? Strange. Here. This. I'm so sick or tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. That's a lot of booze. I'm guessing that's booze. It could be something else, but I think it's booze. Open everything. Lost it, you deserve. Finish it. You deserve it. Finish it. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Why do I get the feeling there's gonna be something scary that we're drawing? I got that vibe. And to be frank, I mean, fuck. Ugh. Still booze. Oh my god. I'm having so much, like, I don't want to do this. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe there's nothing on this canvas. Maybe I'm just being scared for absolutely no reason. And I mean, it's just art, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? I don't want to. Okay, so what's in this drawer now again? Oh my god, I should just fucking do it. I should just do it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna, I'm gonna hide a little bit behind my microphone and I'm gonna, oh? Um, there's not a, it wasn't that bad. I got an achievement though, so I'm scared. Why did I get an achievement? I don't know what the achievement was, but I heard a little and there was a scary sound. Are we gonna draw or can I? I wonder what we're gonna draw here. I'm scared. Feel like I shouldn't have done that. um, I don't want to go back out. Why is it different? This is not our house. Sorry, wrong house. Hello? Why are we not in our house anymore? Nah, 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 nah. No, put it back. Put it back. Oh, I want to go back. I don't know what the fuck. Oh. Mm. No, I don't want to. I really don't. Why does it become so dark? No, 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 no. Guys, this is not okay. This is not okay. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to go out there. I really don't. I really don't want to go out there. Get it right this time? I don't like this. Where are we? I don't like this. Okay. I just need to relax. But reconnect with your partner, build your relationship, rediscover the joy of marriage, rekindle the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect, and you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work, and we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late. Alright. just out of reach? Or what? I don't like this. Oh, fuck. Stop. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, it's a new room. Great. Great, just what I needed. A new room. Fuck this game. It just started and I'm already scared. Oh, they're playing the piano. Nice. Why did I get an achievement for that? Going in circles? Yeah. Are we gonna do that? A lot of that particular painting. The doors really like closing on themselves. Hmm. I'm not particularly fond of that. Save the date of something and something. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright. My. I feel like my tummy. Oh, is starting to ache. Like because I'm scared. Because I'm like tensing up. Is there anything in here? Anything? I wonder. Oh, that would be 2 o'clock. Does it have anything to do with that? I don't know. That won't really do anything. There was a 4 in the just out of reach one. Oh. Ah! Okay. 548. Great. 5, 4, 8. Perfect. The past holds back. Look closer.
That alone, that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it, is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Oh shit. We're a lunatic. Never forget? God, this game is. I don't like this game. I mean, it's very cool. It's very. It's doing its job. But I can't handle it. I can't deal with the spooky scary. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. I feel like we're the lunatic here. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you creaking. Okay, it stopped. Kinda comfortable that you stopped. Complete. Okay, I need to like breathe and like relax because I'm not relaxing right now. This. Spin this. Why? Yet. Here. Spin, spin. Spin, spin. I don't like this. Oh, there's a doll. Fuck. That's fucked up. That's fucked. You fucker. You fucking game. I can't see anything. I'm going towards the light, but I don't want to. What's this? My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can feel already your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for um, in a. Wait, I'm gonna. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are, within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. I can't see anything in here. It's so dark. Like this. I'm gonna drink some water. Did I walk on? I literally can't see. Dust mice, even in my lungs. There is always more grotesque vermin dirt. Mm, okay. Wait, what? Was this here earlier? Oh. What? What just happened? Oh. The fuck just happened? That's fucked up, bro. So fucked. Fuck you, painting. Fuck you. So mean. I'm like holding my breath. I'm scared. Why is there a lever? I don't like this. Am I gonna fall? Will something fall on me? Or will this just open? Do you have a hat now? You switched to painting. That's fucked. Oh, it's the doll. It's fucked up. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. I'll try spinning it the other way too. I don't like this. Oh. I don't like that sound. What's up with this? Why is the panel broken? Why are all of the faces mixed? with other faces. That's a little bit weird. That's scary. Ain't deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. You don't look round here. What do you mean? Hmm. Surely. Nothing more in this, right? How are you gonna scare me this time, game? What's in here? Reaching arsonist, echoing screams. They stop at nothing. Won't go down easy. I won't go down easy. The rats really do be like rats. Or the rats. Oh man. That rat just went into the fire. Really like fire, huh? Oh. You. You can't do that. That's so mean. That's a double scare. What the fuck? Oh, the painting changed. Nice. Fucking it. Play this anymore. Oh, new room. Lovely. Just what I needed. Another room. I hate this game. I feel like that's a strong word though. It's more like I don't like that this game is making me very scared. Although I guess I am a wuss. So I shouldn't be surprised. Honey? Oh, fam. No. Locked. Honey, are you okay?
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
does that mean? I'm scared. I'm going right. Box. Going left then. This. Always with the new rooms. And new things that could scare me. Or what? This is what fucking happens when I play spooky games. I can't progress because I get too scared. I think this is gonna be a short stream. Because I don't think I have it in me to actually finish a scary game. At least not in one go. Probably not in 2 goes either. I'm just trying to look around so I don't miss anything. I feel like I'm gonna miss something either way. Like I missed something, but late. First step is the hardest. Yeah, don't I know it? Oh, we're home? This is our house, right? I recognize the kitchen. I don't remember there being anything in any of these, but might be now. I don't like that it's playing scary music. Huh? Uh. Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna open. I'm not opening. When you're banging like that. Uh. Um. Okay. Great.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those red ones. It needed to be a sharp razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Bro, what the fuck? I am a lunatic. Bro. Mans. Why'd you do that? Hmm? Why'd you do that? Hmm? And what does... What does that symbol? You can't see. Wait. You can't see the symbol. Hold on. Look, there's a small little symbol in the bottom right. What the fuck does that mean? Hmm? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, we're back in our canvas room. Not as messy as the last time. Oh, I missed something, I think. There's so many. What's gonna be on the fucking canvas now? I don't wanna look. I don't wanna look on the canvas. Oh, it's the same. Eight even now. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Shapeless dreams. Oh, we made flamingos. Kinda droopy flamingos. Nice. Oh, one's open. First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be sharp as a razor, so I used a razor in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady. Great. Perfect. That's just awesome. Oh, we're back here again. How lovely indeed it is to be back. Oh, this is new. To ride a scary elevator, I guess. So, I guess we're going up. That's something I didn't quite catch what it said. Of course. Nothing. Okay. Okay. No, why are all of them locked? Why are they all locked? I don't like that they're all locked. Oh, this is open now. Great. Perfect. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you're upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistants provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. This is a new corridor.
Why'd you stop? That dude was perfect.
We saw this before.
Just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one car. Oh, don't make me beg.
Hmm. Strange. The painting changed. Odd. Oh, we could go up. Nothing in here. Looks like a fire. Strange. Oh, there is a fire. Okay. Hello? Is that a baby? A demon baby? kind of a demon baby. Great. Love demon baby. Why did I get an achievement? Game? Why did I get an achievement? Hate this so much. More rats. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the age of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, a psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expressions, stares off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movements, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. The depressionalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive aggressive, lack of motivation, yes, suicidal tendencies. The rat is gone. Make up your mind. I don't like that tapping sound. I don't like that tapping sound. Oh, there's a deer again. What are you gonna do this time, dear? I feel like I'm being quiet because I'm scared. I I don't know how much longer I can endure this. Oh, it's the one where he eats the guy. I don't remember who it's who, but I've seen that picture. Or painting, rather. Mm. Ooh. Nice. I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh. The heck? Is everything ruined in here? It looks like it. This. Oh. I don't know the code for this one. Oh man. Okay. This. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything. Doesn't seem like it. Don't do anything with the clock. I don't know what it's saying on the wall. Hmm. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Nice. I cannot be, it cannot be undone. What did we do? Apart from skinning someone. Oh, doggo. No, did we kill the doggo? Did our dogs die in a fire or did we kill them? There's something here, but... Oh, this.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. We want this as well. Want what? Oh no. A once great artist, now painting, new painting laughed out of galleries. What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of blank, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Youth responded, as critic, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice. Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the did we lose our child and also our dogs and also did we like chop our wife's leg off? Like, I don't get it. I guess I'm supposed to find out eventually. Locked. Guessing this is locked too. Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh. Ah! Oh, it's gone. Fucking rats. Oh, fuck. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Hmm. Do you have to do this to me, game? Am I not scared enough for you? Do you want me to be more scared? Is that it? This is fine. Fine. Not fine. I'm gonna pretend like I am. Are you locked? What's gonna happen? Oh, you're open now. Very dark in here. Key here. April 4th. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it. He should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. Who's there? Stop. I feel like there's two ways I could go here. Oh. Oh.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Okay. Great. I'm not doing okay, guys. I don't like this. Gonna be completely honest, I'm not liking what's going on right now. I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Oh, I can play some music. If I want to. I don't know if I do. Processes snatchers. Why the damn leg? Insatiable bastard. Can't afford a new one. He's feeling itch in the leg, or it's a weird thing to have above your bed. Come on. Come on. I feel like that's the wrong way around. You know? Let's... Oh, there we go. That's how it's supposed to sound. Oh, things are going back. Nice. Back to normal. Guess Guess I have to play it the other way, huh? Or, okay. Time for things to melt again. As we slowly descend into madness. What am I supposed to do now? Can't. Oh. Oh. Can't really do anything. What is going on?
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on her toes.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around,
Oh.
stumbling all
I
around.
needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
That's an excellent question, bro. Why didn't you think of that? Very good question. Yes, it's time to continue painting. I'm like, still don't fucking like this.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Some liquid courage for your grand opening. You don't understand my art. I'm... See now. Eat you now, lost, alone. You deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it. The table has melted. Time to add my blood, I guess. What the fuck? Kinda looks like a scorpion or something. Not really sure. I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth, then put the tube in a jar and it just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe? Yeah, dude, why didn't you think of that, hmm? Oh man. I've almost stayed strong for 2 hours now, which is quite impressive coming from me. And we've gotten through 2 of these, and there's 4 more. I don't really want to keep going, but... I feel like this stream is gonna be so short if I stop. Keep going. Scary though. Hello. That's some nice music. Night is still young. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god. I don't want to have nightmares tonight. What is this? Rodent seeds. I see the dirt move. Rotten soil. Nothing else grows. Right. Cool. Ah! That was uncool, bro. Very uncool of you to do that, in my opinion. Actually, you can stay open just for a little bit. I'm gonna check this door too. Oh, it's locked. Great. Right. Can't interact with anything there. King. Oh, I hate you. This is fine. I'm cool. I'm very cool about this. Yeah. I'm so cool about this. This is great. I love that. Why is it so dark? Hello? Hey. Creator's block. Creator's block. Yeah, I recognize that. I don't want to turn around. I really don't want to turn around. I strongly don't want to. You know, can I not? Oh great. Oh great. Oh that's just marvelous now, isn't it? I love when corridors just appear from nowhere, you know? It's my favorite, my absolute favorite. So handy when that does happen, you know? Very, very handy. I love showing up in rooms that I was not in. This game. Don't forget, 9th of June. New moon. Why is this locked? Do I have a key? I don't think so. Ah, yes. Thank you, door. That was me. I kicked down that door. Did you see? I love kicking down doors. It's my favorite pastime. You know? I just love doing that, you know? September 15. More notes today. Even worse than before. The sad part is I agree with every word. Okay. I don't. Hello, books. I've been jump scared by books before in this game. So, you know, that's comforting. Blind fools, ingrates, simple, cretin, this are. Oh, hi.
Ugly. Ugly? You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb.
You fucking pleb.
Artistic sense in your stupid face!
Rise is. I don't get it, but alright. Okay. Hate locked doors. Hate this. Well, we're going downstairs. Like when turn on. What is that sound? I don't like that. Dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring options would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. But what you referred to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be psychological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my college should you wish to discuss long-term rehabilitation program. Sincerely, Robert Rickard, MD. Another fucking quack. Fuck is happening? We're going in circles. Oh, can I answer? Hello? Why can't I answer? What the fuck is happening? Why can't I answer the phone? I'm just gonna run past it. Bro, what is happening? I don't understand. Will you please let me answer the phone? Bro. Okay, I'm going the other way. Oh? Oh? Hello? I don't like going this way. Oh.
Hello? Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
We even saw that go backwards before and it still scared me. Restless memories? Oh man. Oh my god. God, stop. Fuck was that? Nah. Bro. Oh my god. Nah, I don't like this. Don't like this at all. Not one fucking bit. Not one teeny tiny bit. This sucks. Flapping horror, be quiet. Constantly flapping, eat their other rats. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I love hallways. I love I love hallways. I love hallways so much. Oh. Oh, very much. I love them so much. Hate this. Hmm. Time for the elevator again. Surely nothing bad will happen in the elevator. Guess we're going down. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I'm gonna peek. Abandon hope while you can. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this, believe it or not. I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage. Portray you as a victim of the system. The husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, and overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling. Better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your dog. Oh, your daughter? We are insane though. We are insane. Locked. I thought it would be. Hello? Never mind. I'm so fucking scared. Stop. Nice. I hate this so much. I think this is gonna turn on. Might not. Oh, this is where we came from. Bathroom? Anyone need to use the toilet? Oh! All? Island floaters. They clogged the drains. Fur in the water. No. That's for me. Great. Great. Put the lid down. Okay. Oh man, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I really, really don't know how much more I can play this before I go insane. Oh, actually, never mind. Or maybe oh. I should. Maybe. Body borrowers feeding on me, driving me insane. Too fast to cut out. Right. Maybe there are more of those. Yeah. Oh. Key. Interesting. What about here? Is there anything in here? See anything here? But we have a key. Oh, it's for this door. Oh, hi, doll. Nice seeing you here. From love to madness. Man apprehended after kidnapping his own daughter. Earlier today, a typically quiet and peaceful neighborhood witnessed a scene straight out of a crime drama as social services accompanied by armed police officers descended upon the residence of blank, once famous painter and a recent widower. Apparently, the man had broken into a children's care center downtown and absconded with one of the young patients. Our sources claim that the girl was in fact the culprit's daughter, who had previously been removed from his care after a family court ruling. After unsuccessful attempts at negotiation, fearing that the man might harm the child, police officers stormed the building and apprehended the suspect. Eyewitnesses claim that the paramedics escorted the girl out of the house. The man, still in handcuffs, fell to his knees and repeatedly exclaimed, "Please, she's all I have left." A truly tragic turn. Right. Okay. When nothing goes right, we go left. Never mind. I guess we go right. Or we don't go anywhere at all. We go to a scary hallway instead. I love those. You know, I told you before that I love those. They're always so great. Oh my god. We're going to the basement. It's so fucking dark, I can barely see anything. Oh. Hello? Pretty light in here. That's nice. Why did the cloths go away? You know what? I'm not gonna... What the fuck is going on? Why? Why is it doing that? I don't like that. Can it stop doing that, please? That would be nice. Not. Dangling dead. Patient. Thirsty. Fury. Leech. Furry leeches. Afraid to look up. Nice. I don't understand why the cloths are all burning away. But I guess that doesn't hurt me. Should we play some piano? That's nice actually. That's some nice piano playing. Oh, everything's floating. Nice. Oh. Really know what I'm doing or where I'm going. Hello? Can't really see anything. This.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Bro, you're insane. The fuck do you mean? Dark. Where am I? Can't see. Too dark. Hello? Where am I going? I can't see. Oh, here's the light. Oh, this is the same light as before. Oh. Hello? Can't tell where I'm going. A wall here, but I don't know how that helps me. I'm being completely honest. Where the fuck am I going? Oh. Am I? Hello? Bro, I actually can't see. Hello? Oh. Oh, there's stairs here. I think. Oh, there we go. Oh. Back here. I want to check now that there's light down here. This is still kind of dark in here, huh? Okay. Never mind. More stuff in here now. That's nice. Really get anything new, I think. Okay, missed something. Hmm. We have a bunch more of these now. I hate, even now, lost alone hopeless, you will always be a grotesque misunderstanding. Initiative. How will it change this time? Hmm. It's turning more into a person, I feel like. Like, I can kinda see it's starting to form an eye and an eye, I think. But I don't really know. Kinda looks like a fish, too. I don't know. I needed to remove the flesh from the bone at first. I was lost as to how, but then I saved it, sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, and then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I've done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint it made for a lovely undercoat. What if you fail? I feel like we're halfway through the game. And it's been 2 hours. Actually, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't think I'm actually going to be playing a lot more today. Both because I'm scared and also because I need to go to sleep and go study tomorrow and I need some time to like wind down after this so that I don't feel as scared anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very intrigued as to how this will end. But I think for my own sake, my heart and my body and my brain's sake, don't think I'm gonna be playing much more today. And I feel like this is a pretty good like ending point. I don't know if I will be finishing this game if I'm being completely honest. Because as you might have been able to tell, this isn't really my cup of tea. But I am kind of curious as to how this ends. And the game has been very good at spooping me, that's for sure. So it delivered on that front. But yeah, it's like a Tuesday, right? And oh man. I'm fine. I'm not actually fine. I'm just telling myself that I'm fine because, it makes the scary go away a little. um but yeah. I don't think I'll be playing more today. I feel like this is a good place to end it on. It's kind of, you know, halfway, I think. I don't actually know if it's halfway. There might be like a final stage when you've gotten all of them or something. Um but it would be weird to just end it on a jump scare, so I feel like this is a pretty good place to end it. I will be streaming more this week. Also with what's it called? Halloween themed streams, or I guess one of them is more Halloween themed than the other. I'm gonna be finishing off Witches as X Warlocks on Thursday. Because we played that last time or last week, and I didn't pass the witch exam, but I have played through that game and like gotten to the point we were at. But I think we'll be able to finish the exam this time. So we should be able to get the endings for at least 2 of the characters, and then we'll play through that and get one for the last. I don't know, the last character or the last 2 characters. I think there's 4 characters, but I don't really know how to get the 4th character's ending. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Suika game, which is the watermelon game, in case you didn't know. And I'll probably play that on the Halloween mode because, you know, spoopy scary. And that's more my spoopy scary pace. I don't know. I still feel like I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling right now. Because talking about my future streams makes me feel a little bit at ease, but at the same time, since I've been so tense and so scared for a prolonged amount of time, I don't know if it's like adrenaline or just fear. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm feeling that in my body right now. Which is why I feel like I need to end the stream a little bit earlier today. So that I have some time to wind down before I actually go to sleep. Because I feel like I'll have nightmares if I don't. So sorry about that. But I feel like I did pretty good considering the fact that I'm not very good with scary games, and this just, oh man, I feel like it came up with different ways to scare me every single room we were in, which is kind of insane to me. And I I mentioned this last stream, I think. Not last stream, last week at least. That I tried playing Outlast once, and I think I got like through 15 minutes of actual like game, but it took me at least 1.5 hours, if not 2 hours, to only get through 15 minutes of the game. So I feel like this is an like immense improvement from that. I actually managed to get through half of the game, I think. um Wasn't easy, mind you, because man, at some points I just wanted to close the game. But yeah. I hope you guys aren't as scared as I am. But yeah, I think with that, I've talked enough. I should probably just close this game, watch some chill videos, maybe play some Suika or something to get my mind out of this like weird place. And if you're scared and feeling the same, you should do that too. But yeah, with that said, I think that's where I'll end it for today. I hope you've had a wonderful morning, day, evening, or night. And I'll see you all on Thursday for some Witches x Warlocks. Have a good one, and I'll see you then. Bye!